Hey everyone, it's me. There's another Drawmbles, and I have to go quickly because I don't have much time. Okay, first off, Finding Dory. What did I think of it? Well, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I don't think it's as good as the first movie, Finding Nemo, but it's not like a bad Pixar sequel like Cars 2. I certainly, I did like the story. It wasn't as epic as the first one, but the climax actually was a little bigger than I don't want to spoil it, but it was a little bigger than the first movie. And also, I grew to like the new characters. As for like recurring characters from like the old movie, don't expect too much out of it. Um, you only get crushed for like a few minutes for a cameo. It's better to say who's not in the movie. The sharks, the school of fish, they won't be in the movie, and the pelican guy, he won't be in this movie, and that's pretty much whoever is not in this movie. But I accept that because it's trying to be its own thing and introduce more characters. So it's not all that bad, I suppose. It's something new. Just a small, not much of a critique, but more of a warning. Dory in this film sort of acts more like she has the certain disease called Alzheimer's, and it could be a little too close to home for anyone who has friends or family with that condition. But regardless, I still think it's a pretty good movie. Next is Harvey Beaks Season 2. Not much to say. It's basically Harvey Beaks Season 1, except the addition of his new baby sister, Michelle, who is a bit of a troublemaker. Some people I've heard are complaining about her being like a bad sibling and such, but I think it's a pretty clever idea, and I actually Michelle kind of reminds me of my baby cousin. Next is Angry Birds, which came out a month ago, and I was gonna do a review of it earlier, but anyway, it was okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Kids will like it. They'll have fun. Adults might not have too much fun, but it'll be all right. So yeah, that's the Angry Birds review. And next up, finally, I'm gonna wrap things up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Out of the Shadows. I saw bits and pieces of the first one, and I didn't really like it. As for this one, I actually did like a lot, because it was more like a fun, dumb action movie, and that's all I ask. Just a few complaints. First off, I feel as though Krang, Bebop and Rocksteady, and Casey Jones were a little forced into the movie. However, Krang, Brad Garrett did a good job. Even though it's quite different, it is a good job. And Casey Jones, he was the weakest one, I'm not gonna lie. But I think the guy who played him, I don't know his name, he plays Arrow on Arrow. He did a good job. And and also Megan Fox is still there, and Will Arnett, he's a funny guy, but I think I prefer him and other stuff besides this. But but Bebop and Rocksteady, although they weren't quite necessary for the plot per se, I will say are probably one of the best parts of this movie. They're like tons of fun. They're funny, I like their weird bromance and stuff, It was, it's certainly a lot better than the first one, and if that's enough incentive for you to go and watch this next installment, then honestly, I'm not stopping you there. And so yeah, Finding Nemo, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Kids will like it. Adults will hopefully like it too. Harvey Beaks Season 2, it's pretty much the same show, with the addition of Michelle. I think it's a good addition. Some people are complaining. I honestly don't blame them, but I'm gonna keep watching the show, because even though it's the same as the first season, it's still a pretty good show. So yeah, Angry Birds, it's okay. If you're really interested wait till the rental. It'll be a good rental movie. As for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you're interested in a big, fun, dumb action movie with lots of action and fun characters and stuff like that, then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is for you.